Yep.
And then she should be able to see what functional looks like between mommy and daddy, even if they're not together. Mommy should still be cooperative, submissive to a degree, even though they're no longer together. You know what? Let's call your father, see what he thinks about it. Whatever he says, that's what we're going to do. Now, if you have a point to make, a rebuttal, so I can take it to him on your behalf, let me know now. Because once we get on the phone with him, it's a wrap.
Can I touch on that real quick? Because I feel like that there's also a fine line with that, because you're literally saying situations that are happening in my life right now, and like my daughter will say, you know, I'll say that same thing. I'll say, well, we got to ask your dad. And she'll be like, well, it's going to be a no, and I just don't know why you can't have an opinion, and why you don't get to say, like, why don't you don't have a say? And so she knows, like, what he's going to say and what his answer is going to be, so she don't even want me to get him, you know, she don't want him to be a part of it.
That's deep.
That is her having a lack of respect for you.
Indeed. Yeah, cause she tried to trigger you, one.
See?
And two, she tried to manipulate it, like, yo.
Exactly.
And then in the back, in a really discreet way, she kind of just called you like spineless. That's not cool.
Yeah.
And that's I'm just imagining my kid doing that.
Because children, like I said, we got to remember how we was.
Yeah.
If we knew that mom was going to give us a no, we went to dad.
Mm-hmm.
If we knew dad was going to give us a no, we went to mom. And then if we knew that both of them was going to, we'd go to auntie. Auntie, can you talk to mom and dad?
Or you just don't ask, and then you just don't ask, and you do it anyway.
I was manipulative like that. I knew who I could go to for what.
Yeah, for sure.
And I knew what friends, if I was grounded, I knew what friends my mother would allow me to go out and play with.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have them come to the house. Can Marcus come out and play? You better go right to their house. You better not be outside, because if I come outside, you outside. Children know.
But that's a flex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Children know. That's why I said we was their age. We got to remember. But don't bottle them up because of our past. Like you said, there's a fine line. But one of the things I show my children, you can't put me and your mother against each other.
Indeed.
Because one thing they know, whether I agree or not, if your mother said it first, I got her back. You can play with me if you want. My son, a little bit taller than me, he heavier, I'll knock him out. Yeah. And I told him, I said, son, I love you.
Knock your ass.
I said, I'll put you on your ass.
Lay your ass out.
My daughter see what my son get, yeah, she's like, nah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Girls always smart, though.
You know what I'm saying? And my son is a great kid.
Yeah.
But before he even gets in there, and I know that his coming of man, he's got to try to see where I was talking with his mother last night. And one of the things that I said, when it comes to men, alpha men, we got to go at each other to see where we are in the pecking order. Mm-hmm. And once we find that out, we don't have a problem staying in our lane. Mm-hmm. That's what lions do. When cubs become of age, they say, okay, I got to try daddy. Because if I can take dad, I become the king of the pride.
Young Simba.
Yeah. So that's part of manhood. My father knocked me out. And me and my pops got into it a few times. But once we understood, okay, that's pops.
Indeed. There was a respect.
So, exactly, there was a respect. And even to this day, agree or disagree, there's still a level of respect. That man can be 85 years old. There will always be a level of respect.
Indeed. As it should be.
Yeah. My mother had to knock me out before I realized, okay. You about that life.
Mine got it too.
Man, we came to Ohio. I was, 15, 16 years old when we came back. And my aunt was whooping my little brother. And I grabbed the belt and my aunt went to go grab it, and I just, out of reaction, flinched. My mother was like, boo boo. I just sat there on I can't even do nothing. Like, I can be mad all I want, I can't even do nothing. but I'm not condoning child abuse.
No, it's not that.
We just grew up in a different time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when 696 Kids came out. And I said, oh shit, all these kids, you saw the switch of children from my generation to the following generation. That's why we got punk ass boys today.
Indeed. Nah, my boy get laid the fuck out. I'm proud. Nah, that's all I was envisioning while you were saying that. Like, that's why I'm in the gym now. I don't care.
You can come
that
get
they
this
7
work if you want to.
and 3. I'm preparing for when they like 13, because they're gonna be taller than me for sure. But go ahead, my bro.
All right.